Welcome to another edition of the Allen Powell Show. Got a locked and loaded show for you, jam-packed with plenty of guests, some old faces, some new faces. The old faces, Hollywood is back in the building. It's been a minute. Coming from the and at the gig, holding it down. Mr. Tell the Truth, it's another old face back in the building, yelling at the TV all over the place. You know what I'm saying? Vic, Vontae, Brian, we should have a couple more. Got a lot to discuss and a little time to do it. Let's see if we can get through all of it. I want to see if we can get to Terence Crawford being stripped of the belt, the WBC title. We'll see if we get to that. We're going to talk about the college football rankings, Lane Kiffin, all the shenanigans. He ended up going to LSU. Giannis might be getting traded soon. Chris Paul got sent home by the Clippers. But we got to jump it off with Bears and Packers because my man ain't got that much time. So I got to get his take early. This is Packers week. It's a big week. Vic, we excited around here, bro. We number one in the NFC, number one in the division. Hollywood, I know you don't like it. The floor is yours because you ain't got that much time. So let me give you your FaceTime and you tell me how you feeling about this game, how you feeling about my Bears and your Packers.
Hey, real quick. Hey, Vic, I haven't seen you since I told you Notre Dame was going to get blown out in the national championship. But we'll talk about that another time.
They get blown out, though. They lost.
I think they're going to lose.
No, you said blown out. Get it straight. Go ahead. It's your time. It's your time, though. It's your time, though. You ain't got long.
Say on my parlay, I took the Bears over 11 games, so I'm not mad that they 9-3. I'm not even mad that they top of NFC. Like, it's a good team. Like, I don't have no slander towards the Bears. It's a good team. But reality will be set come Sunday.
Okay. What's the reality, my guy? What's the reality?
You're going to lose to the Packers 35-14.
And he gave a score, 35-14.
You want to know why? I told you this a long time ago because Caleb Williams is going to have to pass the ball. You're not going to run 200 yards on the Packers.
What makes you think that y'all going to be able to stop our running game?
Because we got the second best rushing defense in the NFL.
Very interesting.
Yeah.
Very interesting.
And Caleb Williams haven't thrown over 200 yards in y'all 5-game winning streak.
Okay. Enough of you. I done had enough of your talk.
I bet.
Vic, set him straight. Set him straight for me real quick, Vic. Set him straight. He said he ain't seen you in a while. He ain't seen you in a while.
Hey, bro. I'm still sitting here, bro, stuck. This man said he took the Bears to win 11 games on this parlay, bro. Don't start doing that. Don't start doing stuff like that. You know what I'm saying, Hollywood? Don't start doing stuff like that. But nah, man, I mean, yeah, hey, bro, y'all have been a very good rushing defense so far this season. I can't even say that. I wouldn't watch it. But y'all ain't ran up against them dogs and them all pros we got on our offensive line. Like, this is going to be a test for your D-line. You haven't seen a line like this all season, bro. So you basing that off of everybody else. Oh, this is going to be a match here. 35-14? Nah, bro, we're going to score way more than 14. And I don't know about giving up 35 either. We healthy in the secondary for finally. This here going to be a dog. This here going to be a dog match. And we got a coach who's just so creative and knows how to get his playmakers difference. This is not the old Bears. That's why you took the 11 games. This is not the old Bears. But you know Ben Johnson come out there. Y'all not to no 14 points at all. I'm letting you know that right now.
Hey, look,
y'all are not holding us to no 14 points. Sorry.
No. If you would have said they was going to win, cool. But the fact that you said 35 or 31, 14, something like that, bro. That's
y'all not holding us to no 14.
Disrespectful, bro. First of all, hey, Vic.
I mean, the same way we bully Philly, y'all finna get this work too, my boy.
Hey, Vic,
y'all finna get this work too. Y'all, hold on, Al. Y'all finna get this work too, my boy. Hey, that's Vic, how I'm gonna leave that. Y'all finna get this work too, bro.
Hey, what you got to lose?
Oh, now they trying to put the money.
We got to lose. We got to lose the first conference. I want my team to stay on top. We got to lose the top spot and the lead in the NFC. So I want my team to stay on top. So the coach don't have them ready.
He trying to get you to put some money up. That's what he trying to do.
Okay, man. We'll talk.
Okay.
Hey, but hold on. Ain't Caleb 1-0 against the Packers already?
And Lambeau. 1-1. He 1-1. He 1-1.
Oh, he 1-1. Okay, all right, that's fine. All right.
Hey, Al.
And we should be 2-0 because we should have swept the Packers last season. When I brought to him last year, we should have swept them last year.
Y'all,
okay.
Beating the Packers is your whole season.
Like, no, it's not.
I don't give a damn about beating the Bears. We just good at doing it.
All right, enough of you, Brian. I'm sticking you on them now. You get them. Your turn. Tell them about the Bears right now, man.
Let me at
I'm
them.
sticking my Bears at them right now. Hey, you go. You get them this time.
Yeah. The Caleb definitely 1-0 in 2025 against the Packers, so I'll take that. You know what I'm saying? In that season last year. I mean, I don't really fear the Packers. I mean, Jordan Love, yeah. Michael Parsons, okay. I mean, it is what it is. You know, we're gonna
Hey,
do. Hey, we're gonna do what our coach said he was gonna do at his introductory press conference, and that's beat the Packers. We're gonna take the North and never give it back. So I'm glad you picked us for 11. You're gonna win your parlay thanks to us, but you're gonna lose if you put the Packers on there for a W this Sunday. I'll tell you that.
and look, I like that you called him Mika Parsons. That sounds like
Yeah, yeah,
I
yeah.
like that you messed up his
Yeah,
name.
man, yeah,
Like,
yeah.
hey, I
I
like
mean,
that.
give him,
I like
yeah,
that. We ain't
Michael,
calling nobody
Mika.
by their real. They ain't
Yeah,
calling none of the
yeah.
Packers by their
Come on.
legit name. All right,
Yeah.
I'm a sick Devontae on you too, because his wife is a diehard Bears fan, so it rubbed off on him. So now Devontae, you get him. You tell him about the Bears and what's going on.
I think they gonna have a best running performance this week. I think it's gonna make it. I think they're gonna make an emphasis on running the ball, and then you're gonna load the box, and that's when Caleb gonna take his shots. Especially coming off their best win last week, they got all the ammo in their back. Then to come up and line up the Packers, I think this might get ugly for I think it's gonna be a fight, and I think it's gonna come out. The Bears gonna come out on top.
Let's go.
Make a statement in Lambeau.
All right, now I'm gonna get my objective. No dogs in the fight. Tail, I'm gonna get you in real quick. Go ahead. Are you believing in the Bears or are you picking the Packers? What you doing?
The Bears doing their thing this year, but I got to give it to Hollywood, bro. The Bears is doing their thing because of their running game. The Packers is number 2 defensive when it comes to running the ball, and they're at Lambeau Stadium. I think it's gonna be a good game. But I got the edge going to Packers.
Hey, you know what, man? I know I should have went to you last. Mike, you borderline on the Bears train when you ain't with the Chiefs. You with the Bears. So I like your energy. I'm going to stick you on them last, bro. You tell them what's going on because you've been rocking with us a little bit. After the Chiefs, you've been rocking with us. I appreciate that, dog.
Yeah, hey, what's going on, Hollywood? I ain't see Hollywood in a minute, man.
Yeah, had to go get him for this show, dog.
Okay. Yeah, man. Hey, man. Hey, I got the Bears, baby.
Let's go.
I got the Bears, baby. Hey, man. Hey, man. That number 2 defense, run defense, man. That might be fabricated, man, because y'all been up. You know what I'm saying? I don't know about that, but I mean, I guess y'all can put it to the test this week.
Yes, sir. We got a comment on Facebook.
That's basically what it's gonna come down to. Put it to the test this week, because the Bears, they gonna run the ball. I mean, that's for sure.
All that Michael Parsons want to chase a quarterback down, all that stuff. What about them 350 monsters going at him? He ain't gonna be able to rush no passer if he getting pushed back, huh? Oh, let me take you off mute. My bad. I put you on mute because I ain't like you no more for a second. Let me take you off mute. My bad, brother. I had to sick my dogs on you for a second. All right, there you go. There you back. There you go.
What up, KC? But hey, real quick, Al,
What's
I
up,
don't
brother?
argue with people that's not in the playoffs, so I can't really argue with KC.
Oh, that was a
Yeah,
low blow. That was a low blow, man. That was a low blow. They've been in the playoffs.
It's cool, brother. I mean, I done seen my team win 3 Super Bowls, so I mean, I'm excited. 7 straight AFC Championship games. You know what I'm saying? I mean, the Packers, I'm not sure what they've been doing here lately. I think they've been losing NFC Championship games. My bad. I didn't mean to throw that out there.
Yeah. Y'all taking some shots at each other. Y'all taking some shots.
I'm just saying, I don't understand why people be taking shots at me, Bears fans or Packers fans. We ain't got nothing. We ain't got no hate in there. Only when y'all play us, then that's when I got some smoke for y'all. But other than that,
the Packers 1-0 against Mahomes. So that's all I know. Jordan Love is 1-0 against Mahomes. So in KC.
That's off the chain.
I mean,
that's off the chain.
All right.
Once again,
my man is 3-time Super Bowl champ, man. Has Jordan Love been to a championship game?
He will this year.
He will this year.
Hey, is you rolling with that?
Hey, so real quick, so since you said he will this year, you got a crystal ball over there. Please give me these Powerball numbers for the night, brother. That's all I ask.
Hey, are you rolling with that narrative that every quarterback for the Packers, when they turn 27, gonna win a Super Bowl? Are you rolling with that? You see that? You saw that, and you rolling with that now? Is that what it is?
I'm rolling with the Michael Parsons effect, the same way Reggie White changed the team. I'm rolling with that.
All right, man. You gotta get back to work. You want some more segments?
Hey, hold on,
you gotta go, man.
Hey, quick question: how many people on this panel stay in Illinois, so I can know who power to turn off? This was attack film night.
I think about 3 of them. I ain't gonna tell you which 3. I ain't gonna tell you which 3.
Who are
I ain't telling you which 3.
Don't have no power in the morning.
Yeah. He flicking the switches on and off at the power right now, man. So y'all gotta watch it out.
Turn it off, man.
So look, man, I know you gotta get up out of here. So if you need to leave, go ahead. But Packers week is on. I'll be sending some text messages for sure.
All right, bro. Appreciate y'all.
Hollywood has left the building.
All right,
Lambo
bro.
leap his ass up out of here. No, I'm just.
So look, Packers week is here. I'm excited. I thought about trying to go to the game, but it's gonna be cold outside, man. I'm gonna go ahead and watch it.
Bundle up. Do it.
Yeah, I'm gonna watch it at work because we gotta work. We gotta work that day. So, but I want to get to some basketball news, man, because we just found out Chris Paul got sent to the crib, man, and he supposed to be on a retirement tour, man. How he get treated like this? I brought you in for the basketball segments, man. He got sent to the crib. Lawrence Frank talking about it ain't had nothing to do with his performance, or he ain't the cause why we stink right now, and all of this stuff. How does he get disrespected like this, and he supposed to be on a retirement tour?
Well, I would say 2 things. It do got a little bit to do with his performance because he ain't been good this year. He looks pretty old. But Chris Paul is not built for a veteran team when it comes to like his mentality, his style. I mean, we know how he is. He gets up in people's faces. He holds people accountable. He plays to win. He's in Hollywood, bro. Those people at the end of their career, they not really worried about winning like that, bro. They worried about playing basketball, living in LA. It worked with young teams. It worked when he went to OKC. It worked with the Phoenix Suns because those young players was willing to listen. But when you getting up in the face of 10, 15-year veterans, bro, who make $100 million a year, I don't think they want to hear.
They say Tyronn Lue and him wasn't on speaker terms for weeks, bro. He wasn't on speaker. As a coach, you got to be more mature. You acting like petty kids. You can't speak to your players in weeks. A veteran at this on his retirement tour, and you're not speaking to him. I think that's crazy work. Vic, what you think about this story? Oh, my bad. I put you on mute for a second. My bad. Because trying to get Hollywood this time. Go ahead.
Oh, okay. Oh, my bad. Yeah, man, that was crazy. You don't do a veteran like that, bro. You don't do Chris Paul like that. Wait till you get on a road trip and then you send him to the crib. You know what I'm saying? Like, you had some beef. Don't even let him get on a road trip. Like, you know what I'm saying? You tell him, let him know, like, man, we got a problem with this here. Like, man, y'all go ahead and be frank with him. Be upfront. Be direct. Like, that whole thing just kind of blew me. I just think he deserved better. He's earned better over his career. And being a Clipper before, being one of the better Clippers, when they had the little bit of playoff success, we ain't gonna say championship, a little bit of playoff success, he was one of the catapults. He was one of the guys who was there. Like you said, it's supposed to be in his retirement tour. You treat him like this, I don't get it. And then Taylor had already touched on a couple things that is with him. Like, he's a leader of men. He always have been a leader. He's like strong-headed. He like plays his game to win. He never won a championship, but we can never say that when he healthy, he never left his all out on the court. So he expect the same thing from the guys that he played with. And then you got a guy like Kawhi who only want to play 50 games, 40 games a year and to collect his check and don't want to play hard. Bro, like, man, come on, we better than this. And he trying to get them to get on the same page, and egos couldn't handle it.
Yeah. CJ October James said that they played CP. You can't do him like that, man. You got to look, y'all season already terrible. What's releasing him going to do anyway? And I know you talked about his performance, but we all know he on a retirement tour. He old, so what do you actually expect?
But he's on a retirement tour. The LA Clippers are trying to win. And if you got a cancer in the locker room, bro, you're not hooping on the court. I'm looking at it from their perspective. Okay. I respect CP. Okay. He's one of the greatest point guards of all time. But you got to play devil's advocate, look at it from the team perspective. You and the head coach going head to head. They peers, they about the same age. You know, it's not like one's a older guy and one's a younger guy.
Right.
And obviously they just, like I said, it always worked when he went to younger teams. Every younger team he went to, that team got a lot better. But when he plays with veterans, it just never works.
I see what you're saying, that challenging Tyronn Lue can make other players look like, oh, snap. If he talking to me like, sometimes you got to get rid of it. But the optics don't look good, a veteran like this getting released when he said it was going to be his last year already. I feel like you got to find a way to make it work.
He got an early vacation. They looked out for him. You got an early vacation, bro.
Brian, I want to get you in, man. What you think about this story with Chris Paul, him getting sent home?
I think they handled it poorly, but I mean, let's be real, man. His play has been declining for years, and I'm honestly tired of some of these NBA stars sticking around a little too long, if I do say so myself. So, I wish they probably would have handled it better, but if he's no exception to the rule. You're not benefiting the team, and then you're causing turmoil. 20 years, 20 days. Man, we got to do what's best for the team. You're not better than what they say, bigger than the brand. So, with that being said, I sympathize with him, but he a big boy, 20 years. He got plenty of game day checks. He ain't missing nothing. He should have went somewhere else that probably needed his services other than trying to just go to LA. And didn't him and James Harden try this thing before in Houston and it didn't work? So, I think he should have just went a different avenue. But I don't really, that's it. That's all. They handled it poorly, but it was time for him to go anyway.
Vontae, he said he handled it poorly. What would have been a better way to handle it, in your opinion, Vontae? If they got it wrong this time, what would have been a better way to handle it?
I would say if this is going to be your retirement tour, you just stay in the background. You just ride the wave and sit at the end of the bench, and you chime in when necessary. If you want to give some pointers that you've seen from the bench,
yeah.
But I think from an overall perspective, this shows you when you're not a value how easy expendable you are. And this shows you what the organization think of you.
Mike, he said on a retirement tour you just sit back and chill, chime in when you want to. But I think Chris Paul is a competitor. He loves basketball. So if he see nonsense, he can't just sit back. He got to speak up. What do you think about this story?
Well, I just heard of it today, so I don't really have too much to say about it. But Chris Paul was a great player. Like I said, like my man say, when he was with those younger teams, they probably listen up to him. But these older guys ain't trying to hear what he's talking about. So, so them letting them go, I'm not sure if they did it right or wrong. Cause like I said, I just heard about it today, so I have to look into it again. But you let somebody like Chris Paul go, that dude still kind of say something, even though he's a veteran guy. So I don't know if that speaking a lot on the Clippers organization or what. I don't know what he said to them in the locker room.
Yeah, well, they say he was challenging the coach Tyronn Lue, hold the organization accountable, players, coaches, everybody. So people weren't feeling it. CJ James said, forget the Clippers. What's best for the team is having some attention with his go-by tour. No watch the Clippers anyway. That's another point. Him on this retirement tour is going to bring more eyes, more attention as the season go. Taylor, what you think about that comment?
I mean, he really wanted to go to LA so he could be closer to his family. I mean, that's what was nationally reported because his family lives in LA. I guess he wanted to end it with the team that he started with. Is Chris Paul retirement tour really gonna bring more eyes and attention to the game? Do you know anybody like, bro, I'm going to the game because Chris Paul retired?
Yeah, if he was playing, like maybe when he got towards the end of the season.
Yes.
He probably got a couple minutes then, but like now,
nobody's thinking about that right now.
Yeah. Okay. Well, let's say this. Vic, will he join another team to continue the tour? And if he do, what team can he join? I got a couple teams in mind, but what you think?
Man, that's kind of tough with him wanting to be close to his family. Back, I did remember him saying that Ted when he signed back. When he did sign with him, he said he wanted to be close to home. So I don't know, bro. I mean, with this was supposedly been a farewell tour and the way things went, I don't know. Now, if he was decided to play, I could think of a couple teams that could use him. You know what I'm saying?
Who you got? What's your team?
He going to the Lakers.
That's one of my teams. I thought
we already
LeBron
know
is boy.
They get everybody. So.
I was about to say he's gonna go over there with his homeboys. LeBron sign all up guys when they get older. Or I could see him if they really needed, you know what I'm saying, some backup guard play and some things like that. Detroit.
I like the idea on the surface, but I don't think he want to go to that city.
No.
That's the only thing. But strategy wise, I think that's.
I mean. A farewell tour. You talking about going out winning? Right now, that's probably the best and the healthiest team in the East. Why wouldn't he want to go there?
Yeah.
I mean, he got all. We already said he got all the money in the world, bro. This is his last hurrah. So going there for 4 or 5 months, I wouldn't think it would be a problem. That would just be me. You know what I'm saying?
Vontae, you got any teams he can go to?
I don't see him going to another team like to play necessarily. I'll see him just easily going transition into coaching.
Hey, so the tour is over. Is the retirement tour over?
I think the tour is dead. I would see him going being on somebody's bench because he got basketball IQ.
Yes, absolutely.
So I can see him being a development coach.
Yeah.
Even starting maybe going straight to the G League or something for somebody's team, or even being on like the on the NBA bench. So that's what I see for him.
It gets to a point sometimes. I remember my wife said this to me when I got old and was trying to play basketball. She said, at this point, you're a better coach than you are a player. Mm-hmm. And I think some players try to coach while they on the floor.
Yeah,
but you ain't doing nothing. You know what I mean? So yeah, I agree with that. I think he's probably at that coach time in his career right now.
CJ James says OKC or the Lakers. Once again, OKC. I think they pretty good with where they at. And he probably don't want to go to Oklahoma City anyway.
He don't want to leave LA, bro.
Nah. So the Lakers is the only option if and LeBron ain't got that much pull like he used to. So I don't know if he's gonna be able to do it because LeBron ain't got as much pull as he used to. That ain't his team no more, bro. That's Luka's team.
But if he get balled out by the Clippers, you know what I mean?
They said they released him though. They
waived him.
I thought the buyout was off the table at this point.
Oh,
and then I seen something like a lot of the teams that could use him are over the cap. So I don't know how that would work anyway. Like 9 out of the 10 teams that y'all probably named, they said they in money trouble. So I don't know what's going.
He take like the minimum of
the veterans minimum.
Somebody got some somebody got some money for the veterans minimum, something like that. But and we got more news. Giannis, they say Giannis is in talks with his organization about his future. We heard rumblings in the offseason before the season started about him getting traded. Now they sparking up again. Will Giannis get traded from the Bucks this season, or will it happen in the offseason? Vic, what you think?
I think it's gonna be in the offseason. But he definitely this is from now through June, it's gonna be his last few months or whenever it is in Milwaukee. But so yeah, I think it's gonna be in the offseason.
And do you got any teams in mind you think he might go to? Everybody been saying the Knicks.
I mean, call me crazy, bro. I could see him wanting to go to the Bulls. He always said you'd be crazy. In his interview, the man said out of his mouth, why wouldn't you want to play for the Bulls? And this is why we're stinking. This is why we're stinking. He said, why wouldn't you want to play for the Bulls? Man, he said everybody would want to play for the Bulls. The Bulls got first-round draft picks now. They got some young guys who averaging 25 points on expiring contracts. Mm-hmm. They have some assets that they can play around with now, too.
Yeah.
So the Bulls were definitely going to be on that list of teams because they have what Milwaukee looking for, young talent and draft picks. I don't see the teams that have the capital, maybe Atlanta, but the Knicks don't really have the draft capital or the players to give up to get Giannis or the cap space.
Yeah, I think the draft picks is what's going to hold the Knicks up. They have a few players they can get rid of, but I don't think they have the draft capital.
Yeah, they don't have the draft capital. Yeah.
Vontae, what you think, Giannis?
He took all the words out of my mouth. I say the Bulls, just from the aspect of they got the young talent and the draft picks. Because whatever you do, you're gonna have to load the boat.
Yes,
and
for sure.
And will it be beneficial for the Knicks to load the boat? They would be loading their boat with their
core players
that they need to make them a successful team. But if you look at the Bulls, they got the young talent to give Milwaukee like some rising talent, point guard play, and the draft picks, so they can make it a lucrative offer. I could see that honestly taking place this season.
This season, wow! This season, and crazy part is the Bulls started off undefeated. Now they all the way like,
and that's why I make my point, because they started off hot and they can't, which we knew, that wasn't gonna last.
Yeah.
But now that table didn't flip all the way now, so I think it'd make it easier to make that deal happen sooner than later.
Tail, what's the best fit for Giannis if he get traded?
I do like the Bulls. I actually think Detroit will be the best fit for him. Either Detroit or San Antonio.
I can see Detroit. I think they got the young
San Antonio
assets.
got the young players, and they got the draft picks. And him and Victor, it would be game over for the rest of the NBA.
Yeah, I think it'll be hard to get him to.
But they got the pieces over there in San Antonio to move. San Antonio got the pieces.
CJ James said the Rockets, the Suns too. I don't know about the Suns. I don't think the Suns got the assets.
No, the Suns ain't got no picks at all. They
but piggybacking off that, that's the same thing with the Spurs. Those assets are your core.
No, they not.
You know what I'm saying? They're like the Bulls are overloaded. Well, I say the Bulls, and I'm not just because I'm homer. The Bulls are overloaded at one position, and it's a good position. The Bulls got like 5 guys who can literally be a starting point guard in the NBA right now. Io, Giddy, they have like 5-6 guys who can play point guard right now.
They got 2. They got Giddy.
Just say you disagree with me, but on paper, in reality, they've had 5 guys who play point guard in this league, bro. 5.
Who play point guard and starting point guards? Two different. I don't think the Bulls have top end talent enough to trade them. I think San Antonio, you can give up the rookie of the year last year, or you can give up the number 2 pick this year. Like, you have some things of value that a team can build with for the future in San Antonio. I don't know, besides Josh Giddey.
Yeah, when you do that, where those draft picks gonna be? Near the bottom of the draft. Because Vic and Wemby. Wemby and Giannis gonna be killing. It doesn't make no sense for the Spurs to unload the barrel of these young players who not making big money. You building your core for long term to start trading rookies of the year for Giannis and shell out his money draft picks. I just don't see the Spurs being a good fit. I just see them building with the young core like they've been doing. They had a chance to sign some superstars and they didn't.
I'm gonna get Mike
building with that young core.
Let me get Mike in real quick. Mike, you got a trade destination for Giannis?
Yeah, Orlando.
And they got some young talent for sure. They got some young studs for real, and they got draft capital. So that's
they got picks. Yeah, Orlando would be a good spot, but I mean, is he really gonna go down there? I doubt it. Hey, but I had a question though. Is he still under contract?
Yeah, he's still under contract for sure.
Okay.
Contract. Yeah.
Like 2 years.
I'm about to say if he's a free agent, man, he going for that money. But he gonna get paid anyway. But
I think he also want to go to a big city as well. I think he want to go to a big city and get that next big contract. I think that's what he want to do. He want to play for championships. He want to be in the mix for championships every year. Brian, you got any trade destinations for Giannis?
I was with the Chicago thing too, because I remember when he made that comment that Vic was talking about. I disagree with the Spurs. I think that I don't know if that will mesh well with Wemby. It's like, I think Wemby needs space. Giannis is kind of like a paint dominant guy, just let Wemby get that paint. Let him eat down there. So I don't know how that'll work. I like the Rockets.
Wemby plays on the perimeter more than he does in the paint.
I'm saying in terms of, so now if you clog the paint, then you got 2 7-footers. I just think as far as spacing is concerned, it just might hurt. Now you got a big on Giannis that can probably double or just, I don't know. I just know Giannis can't spread the floor like the people that he got around him right now. That's all I'm saying.
And I know they've been trying to get Victor Wembanyama in the post more anyway because of his height. They've been trying to work with him on not being such a perimeter player because he got such an advantage, a height advantage. So they've been trying to work with him in the paint more and get him down low and take advantage of his height. So
I did want to answer the second part of your question. Yeah. I don't think he's going to get traded this year because of the second apron. The second apron, we don't really see in-season trades like that anymore because the second apron makes it real hard to trade.
Hey, CJ got a funny question. Is his brother going to be in the deal? Thanasis, is that part of the deal if he get traded?
It's a package deal. Coming.
That's hilarious. You gotta take my brother.
You might have to get the little brother. At this point.
Yeah, man, that's hilarious. I want to switch it over to some college football, man. College football rankings came out. Lane Kiffin, we kind of figured this was going to happen. Mike, you had a question last time, and it went through. Lane Kiffin went to LSU. Vontae, what you think about the reason why he said he went? He said he talked to Saban. He said he talked to Saban and somebody else. He talked. I think it was Pete Carroll. He talked to the old heads. And first of all, I don't like him throwing his name because it makes it seem like they coerce them to leave. If I'm Nick, say, hey, man, don't put me in that. You made your own decision. Stand on it. What does Zell say? You made a decision. Stand on that. Ain't like nobody put no gun in your head. Like, he don't put my name in that. Mike, what you got?
Hey, real quick. Hey, how much was he getting paid in Ole Miss? Do you guys know?
I want to say he was in that $9 million range, $8 to $9 million.
Okay, so I've seen the report that he's getting $12 million in LSU. So he left for additional $3 million.
So that's capped though, because whatever the figure was, Ole Miss was going to be willing to match it.
Right.
So the money is not an issue. I think more.
Yeah, I know. I mean, I was just saying when I seen that, I was just kind of like, okay, the money. I don't think that it got to be something. So more than that.
Yeah. So as overall, LSU gonna have deeper pockets to for NIL, a bigger school, bigger program in the name in the brand.
Yeah.
Right.
How it was all done, how it was done was nasty, just from the aspect of he kept everybody at bay. And earlier last week, I was thinking that he was staying on Miss. I'm like, why would you leave? You done built Ole Miss to what it is. You about to be in a college football player. You got your best team, your best record, and your best team. Well, technically last year was his best team, but this team on record wise is his best team.
Okay, so is he allowed to still coach them, or is he gone?
He gone. He's gone. He left.
So
wow, that's crazy.
So the announcement came out today that the OC that is actually going with him to LSU is coming back to coach for the playoff, which I think is crazy too.
Crazy work.
I guess they give them some kind of bearings. But the only thing why it's crazy is from that way, because essentially it's legal tampering at this point. Whereas those players, he can, technically recruit them. They tell them like, hey, you can hop in the portal after this game and you can come over here with me to LSU. And it was rumored that he was already doing that.
That's crazy.
That's why he wasn't even allowed to the team meeting when the decision came out.
That's crazy work.
Because the portal,
wow.
Like for example, today was National Signing Day. So you signing all your high school recruits, so you actively working the LSU gig while you still trying to be over here and dibble dabble.
That's crazy,
man. I kind of feel bad for the kids, man.
Yeah.
For the students, man. That's nasty work, bro.
You in the college football playoff.
Yeah, y'all put in all this work, right? And I'm trusting you each and every week. You know what I'm saying? Hey, coach, I'm listening. And then, towards the end, you just bail on us.
That's why they got to push that National Signing Day back. It shouldn't be. Yeah. It shouldn't be. Why is this right here in the middle of the play? You know what I mean? This need to be after the playoffs. And at this point, we all knew he was leaving. If he was going to tamper now, he's been tampering since week 2. You know what I'm saying? So at this point, let the man finish what he started and go where he got to go. What he going to be, a lame duck coach for a day? A lame duck coach for a week? Man, I just think that they micromanage and they got their hands in too many places, and they got to really fix this and clean this college football thing up, because they losing fans. I mean, I know I'm nobody, but I don't even care what's going on in college football. It's watered down.
It's terrible the way these coaches be leaving. And Vic, I want to get you in, because if I'm a Ole Miss fan, I'm infuriated. We in a college football player with a chance to win a national title, and my head coach and he taking my OC with him. And I'm like this, don't come back, OC, don't come back for the game. You go ahead and jump ship too. Don't even come back for the game.
Right. Nah, bro, go ahead, man. I'll let the D coordinator be the head coach, man. Go ahead.
Whoever's gonna stay here, that's who's gonna be the coach, not somebody that's gonna dip off.
So that's what happened. So I think Ole Miss handled it, other than letting the OC come back, what they announced today. I think they handled it the best way they can. Because they moved quickly and pointed a head coach. We ain't talking about no intern. We got Pete Golden. He was the defensive coordinator under Nick Saban his last 2 years. Yeah, his last year before he retired.
Yeah.
And now he's going to be appointed as the head coach.
That's crazy.
Go ahead.
I was saying some people asked that him being appointed as a head coach has gave the program some stability, more than it would have under Lane Kiffin. Everybody know Lane Kiffin is a brilliant offensive mind, but also he comes with his cons as well, with chaos and he hasn't had a clean exit nowhere he went. Even when he got fired on the tarmac from USC, when he had when he got fired from Tennessee, he got fired from Alabama. No,
I'm about to say Nick Saban told him to kick rocks the week of the national championship game. Kick rocks.
In a similar situation. He took a job at FIU, which is Florida
International. Yeah.
And he was going for the national championship, and he was the offensive coordinator. Nick Saban showed that he wasn't focused and preparing for if you wanted to do both, you got to lock in and be able to do that on your off time, taking care of your new job. He wasn't prepared going into the game. Nick Saban fired him on the spot. And that's when Steve Sarkisian took over as the Alabama offensive coordinator. So the track record is there in his actions. Yeah. So if I had a child, that was, coming up, I don't think I would send my kid to LSU
at all. No, you don't. No Lane Kiffin at all.
Until he's out of there.
Yeah, because you never know what he's gonna do next. He jump ship. Vic, if you're an Ole Miss fan, man, how you feeling about this move?
Yeah, I'm salty if I was an Ole Miss fan, man. I got some family that is, what I'm saying, just a few. Most of my family down there, they like Mississippi State. You know what I'm saying? But I got a few family, they kind of salty down there, bro. They like, this is the first time that Ole Miss has really been like this good in a while. You know what I'm saying? College football playoff good in a while. And he bailed on them once he get them to the point that he wanted them to get when you're competing against LSU and you're already better than them.
Yeah.
You don't think that you would still be able to get the players to come in and be better than them long term? You doubt yourself. You think people just gonna come for the school and the glitz and the aura because of LSU? Like Kelly couldn't get them guys done then. He came with a big Notre Dame. I was the coach at Notre Dame on his back, and he couldn't get it done at LSU. What makes you think that you're gonna be able to get these guys there? Like Vontae already touched on kind of everything, bro. So I don't even want to just keep it like. I'm just not a fan of this guy. I'm not a fan of Dabo Swinney. I have my guys that I'm just not fans of in college football, and he was one of the guys that was at the top of my list.
For sure.
Hey, do LSU and Ole Miss play next year?
I think they do.
Where is that game located?
I believe that game is going to be at LSU. But I would have to fact check that. And that's another thing. Okay. We're talking about in conference. Like the Ole Miss and LSU are rivals in a sense.
Yeah. Right.
They ain't too far away from each other now.
Right. Mississippi and Louisiana border. They border
right there. So that's a rival. So that's another thing that make it it's kind of crazy. But do y'all know who Jimmy Saxton is?
Yeah,
I heard that name.
Yeah, I do.
It got to be a 30 for 30 Netflix documentary on him. So if y'all don't know who he is an agent for 18 of the 20 coaches in the SEC.
Oh, wow.
And quite a few others. So like he the Indiana, Kurt Cincinnati, Dan Lanning, the AC. He represents a few people in the ACC. Like he pretty much is the controller of college football, and he controlled the pieces. He put them in place. So that's the issue right now. What's happening with Penn State? He represented the coach that got fired, and he pretty much not moving his chips over there. That's why Penn State still have not got a coach. All the other schools hired place people, and they still SOL right now.
Yeah,
everybody.
I mean to cut you off. One more thing I heard. I don't know how true this is. You know, you hear rumors. I heard that Kiffin wasn't even LSU's first choice. Somebody told me they went after Marcus Freeman. Do you know any truth to that, Vontae?
Yeah, that was a rumor that they did position Marcus Freeman first.
Okay.
And then I guess Marcus Freeman was committed to Notre Dame. Which we're not wrong doing that.
Right.
Also, was saying that he also held out waiting for the ending of Alabama versus Auburn game because it was also rumored that Penn State was trying to position Coach DeBoer from Alabama, and then if Alabama would have lost this Saturday in Iron Bowl, Alabama was possibly questioning if they make the right decision hiring Coach DeBoer 2 years ago, and if he would have got fired, Lane Kiffin really wants Alabama.
Mm.
But because he didn't get it from a year ago, he didn't get an interview, a year ago.
Yeah.
So that's why the decision didn't come out to when it came out, because he was watching that game to see how that game went, and if Alabama make a move. But once Alabama won, and they're gonna be in a SEC championship, not Ole Miss.
Yeah.
He can make the move to LSU and confirm and go ahead and say, "Hey, I'm coming."
It's right. Like a whole drama, soap opera.
Yeah, it all goes back to Jimmy Saxton, man. Like y'all,
Jimmy Saxton and made it.
Saxton, look him up, man. This man is, man. He's like the mafia, man, for real. He control all of it.
Okay, last question I want to get on this, man, is the AD says been a lot of things said, basically calling the cap from Lane Kiffin. What do you think about what he said, and what is he talking about?
It's players that confirmed it. Because Lane Kiffin put out a statement pretty much after the decision was made, saying that he wanted to stay and coach the team, and the players wanted him to stay and coach as well. And players that came out and said that was cap. Pretty much.
Yeah, they sure did.
Yeah, like, nah, if you was in the meeting, it didn't go down like that. And they pretty much, I think they got a little battery in their back to prove everybody, like, hey, we could do this without him.
Lane Kiffin is sounding like a not a good person on this show right now. He's sounding like a pretty terrible person right now.
Bro, he is
man,
just the type of guy.
I think I might have to put a little something on Ole Miss, man.
Bro,
I think I might have to put a little wager on these boys, man. They might play inspired football.
Yeah, he comes off as me. What bothers me with this guy, he comes off as just not wanting to coach. He wants to also chase clout, and I have a problem with that. Your job is to just coach. Let the clout come automatically. He chases it too much for me, bro.
Man, his history is there. If you even go back to his time as an NFL coach with Al Davis and the Raiders, that man called him a habitual liar. Like, he had a whole presentation talking about how of a fraud he was. So
that's crazy. I just wish they could have at least held off to the end of the season, bro. The way they did these players, man, when they in the college football playoff, bro, fighting for a national championship, I just think it's just the dirtiest thing that you can do, man. And these kids,
college football is so different. Why they did that? Like Vontae touched on it already. Today's National Recruiting Day, bro. So if he's going to be the coach next year, he need to try to get some recruits in there. So they couldn't wait till the end of the year. Right. It stinks that that's the way it happens in college football. But he can't wait till the end of the year if he's going to be the coach next year. He has to get a head start on getting his own players in there.
Yeah. Yeah.
The calendar for college football is just bad from the NCAA.
It is. It's the craziest stuff I've ever seen, bro.
You got National Recruiting Day to be in today. Yeah. You got the portal that's going to be opening it up in a matter of 2 weeks from now. So in the next storyline going to be teams that's in the college football playoff, players are going to be jumping ship, not just coaches.
That's crazy.
The players are going to be jumping ship, getting their portal, looking for their next check or their next opportunity.
Yeah,
that's crazy.
It's the game that we in.
All right, let's get to these college football rankings, man. Should Miami have a gripe, Vontae? Because they not on the screen right now, and I don't think they're gonna make it.
Honestly, I think we talked about this offline. Miami, they're gonna have a gripe, but I don't think they should. And the reason I say that is from the inception of the playoff, it was always stated that if you lose early, you're gonna be okay.
Yeah.
And that's what Notre Dame did. They lost early. And ever since then, they have won 10 straight. Okay. Yes, Miami did beat Notre Dame. That was the first game of the season, the last day in August.
Yeah.
It's more so about what have you done for me lately? What have you looked like lately? Yeah. And since then, we have seen Miami lose 2 nasty, ugly games. They wasn't like, oh, Coach Nell biters. They was. You got smoked.
Yeah. I remember telling you Notre Dame was still gonna have a chance, and you was like, you thought it was a wrap.
And again, I didn't see it just because from the aspect of you lost too early, and I didn't suspect them to run the board. And that's what I'm saying. I didn't expect them to run the board the way they did. Yeah. They pretty much they haven't had a close game.
Yeah, they've been blowing people out.
They haven't had a close game at all. Yeah. To the point where haven't kicked a field goal in a matter of 2 months.
Yeah. In 2 months.
That's a good thing though, because Notre Dame kicker been a little inconsistent.
He's bad. Yeah, he's bad, bro. He's bad.
So that might come back to bite them if they get in. We still got another the final ranking coming out. But if they do get in, if they get in a close game, that'll be something to look for. But I have no problem with this ranking because even if you talk about the head-to-head, and that's why I talk about whereas what have you done for me lately? Because if you look at head-to-head, Alabama beat Georgia, but you don't got Alabama in front of them. You got them behind Oklahoma because Oklahoma was our most recent loss.
Yeah. And you still got to look at the overall record, too. Even if somebody did beat you head-to-head, if you got more losses than them, then that's going to play a factor as well.
So they do got the same even losses. So Notre Dame got 2, Miami got 2, but Miami 2 is recent.
Right.
Notre Dame 2 was the 2 games of the season.
And to 2 ranked teams, Miami lost to
Miami.
Got blew out by Georgia and Florida State, who ain't even ranked no more.
Yeah, and Notre Dame combined losses was a total of 4 points.
4 points. We lost to 3. Lost by 1 to Texas A&M and 3 to Miami.
So you can't tell me that's not a playoff team.
Yeah. Right. I agree.
You can't tell me that. So I think I'm cool with the ranking. I think it's gonna be some arguments this off this final one based off of these college championship week because the ACC, I don't know what they're doing. They got 2 terrible teams in the championship.
Dude, how did they use their power to put Duke in there, though, bro? This is what I'm saying about this stuff. It's crazy. How's Duke in the ACC championship game?
That's the ACC. That's the thing. I feel like with these conference, that's the thing with this conference realignment. Everybody wanted it because it's going to bring parity and all this other stuff. But the other thing about it is all these conferences got their own different rules.
Yeah,
and I don't understand the ACC rules and how you put a 7-5 team in your championship.
That's crazy work.
Yeah, they basically now. I get that Miami got those 2 bad losses lately and all that, but come on, bro. You know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? Come on, they clearly was the best team in the ACC.
They was the best team in the ACC, and they should. And that's their argument. Their argument shouldn't be about getting to the playoffs. Their argument should be with their own internal conference, saying why are we not in the championship game? Because if they're in the championship game and they say they go win on Saturday, they automatically in the playoffs.
Yeah.
But you're not even in your own conference championship game. There's no way that you're gonna get in.
College football.
You got Duke in there. Listen, you got Duke in there. They mess around and win this game as a fluke, and you got Duke in the college football playoff. They have no business being there.
You said Duke and Virginia?
Yep. Duke.
Yeah.
Wow. That's terrible.
Bro, if Duke win this game, bro, they going to the college football playoff. They got no business in the college football playoff with 5 losses.
They must have thought this was the Final Four. They must have mixed it up.
Hey, it seemed like the football committee need the Alder Pals on the panel because it seemed like y'all got the remedy to solve all these issues, but we supposed to have smart people running all of this, but it's not. It don't make sense.
I think this the best committee that as far as they didn't have. Like I haven't had too many gripes from week to week.
But this conference championship that y'all talking about is ridiculous.
That's the ACC commissioner though. That's nothing to do with the
that's a commission. That's not the conference. Yeah.
Well, they need to get the Big Ten have their commissioner. The SEC got George Sakey, who the SEC commissioner is, and the ACC got their commissioner.
But if it's all part of the NCAA. Are the division? I mean the division A, what you call it, the ADs or the commissioners? Are the commissioners subjective to the overall league?
You got to
from the looks of it. No, it looked like this was all him. That's how I took it. That's how I took it out. This was all him. I don't know if it's some payola under the table. I mean, we can talk amongst each other right here. Just something fishy about us. Just like Devontae tell you, something is fishy about Duke being in there, bro. They ain't even got no good wings.
Somebody didn't get paid.
Yeah,
somebody got paid.
Something is shady about this. Period. I'm gonna call it like I see it. Something is shady.
I done had enough of college football. They gave me a headache. I'm gonna move on to some boxes, man. I don't know how many boxing fans I got on here, but Terence Crawford got stripped of the WBC title, and the crazy part is. Because of unpaid sanctioning fees. But the crazy part is nobody cares about belts. Once you make your name for yourself, nobody cares about the belt. Your name by itself is going to sell. So boxing got some, when you talk about stupid rules and stupid ways in college football, boxing got some stupid ways with these belts because nobody cares. Terence Crawford don't care about them belts. He already made his name. all I got to do is say I want to fight whoever, and I'm going to get paid. It doesn't matter. The sanctioning people talking about, they must not remember how Terence Crawford got his money. He undefeated. What you mean? Hey Vic, what you think about these belts? And
I said, man, boy, that's just it's just been a whack week. You know what I'm saying? It's just been a whack week, man. Start Monday. Just some of this stuff I've been hearing, bro, just been crazy because of unpaid sanctions. Are you serious, bro? Like, boxing is just
in case people don't know, when boxers get these belts, they have to pay for those belts. It ain't just, and Terence Crawford said, this ain't nothing but a trophy. It ain't nothing but a glorified trophy.
That's it.
I don't even think this. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
No.
I was gonna say I don't even think this newsworthy. To be honest with you,
I just hate this side of boxing.
To me, it seems kind of petty, bro. To me, it seems kind of petty. Like you trying to stain this man's name and his brand and his accomplishments, and I just think it's petty. And I don't like it.
You know, everybody want, like, you boxing. Everybody got to want their piece of the pie, and they just feeling like, hey, we gonna throw this out here and strip you because, hey, we want our check.
And that's not going to mean nothing because once you make your name, that's it.
That's it.
Yeah, he definitely made a name for himself, and I'm kind of proud of Bud, man. You know what I'm saying? Like he done came a long way. Now I had Spence in that fight, but you know Crawford. I've been watching him, but I just had Spence in that fight. But once he beat the brakes off of Spence, man, and he just skyrocketed, man. Then he picked up what's his name? He beat old boy up too.
Off, yeah.
So, you know, so he definitely got a name for it, made a name for himself. And, you know what I'm saying, especially a small town kid like that coming out of Omaha. So I'm proud of him, you know what I'm saying, man. They can have them little belts, man. Like I said, as long as my name, you know what I'm saying, is more valuable than that gold, you know what I'm saying, and that silver and gold, you know what I mean? So,
yeah. Brian, you got any thoughts about boxing in this belts, man?
Yeah, just weird. I didn't even know they could do that, man. So just the fact that, you know, it's like the belt had more power being with Terence Crawford. Now it's gone. You know, it's like, who cares? He's gonna still be the former WBC, blah 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 blah. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, I think if come on, dude, my boy, but you know, I think. You want to talk, but I think they
bring him on,
could.
Bring him on.
Man,
give him a little time.
Come on, say
hi.
Give
him a little time, man.
Say hey,
everybody.
I
love the kids, man.
Say hey.
What's up, nephew?
Give him a little time, man.
What's up, baby boy?
If it looks like I'm looking off into space, I'm really got one eye on him, man. That really.
I feel you. So, we've been there. We all have been
there. Yeah.
But yeah, for sure, man. They I think they should probably do something with draw a little more interest. Let him be like a guest judge at the next fight to get the belt. You know what I mean? Like it should be something to garner attention to the belt and just say, "Give me my stuff back." You know, like I don't know.
As long as he got that O by his name.
Ooh.
That means more than that belt that he got. Like he don't care about that belt, man. But I just thought it was. I wanted to talk about it because how stupid it is. That's why I wanted to talk about
it. I agree, Al.
How stupid it is, man. So, but I do want to give my my church scripture in. Usually I try to I give a scripture and I try to break it down, but this one, and Vontae, I want you to chime in too. These scripture right here actually had me thinking more than a message coming out of it. I was kind of a little irritated, I would say. So it's two different stories, and the first one is and this one, and you know, this she talked about this at church. So Zechariah is a character in the Bible. He was told he was gonna have a baby. He's old, and because he's old, his wife was old. He like, how this gonna happen? And then the angel that told him the news, he said, now listen, you will become silent and unable to speak until these things take place because you did not believe my words, which will be fulfilled. So that's the first story. So I was like, okay, I understand that. But then right next to that story, Mary had a similar situation. So for people who don't know, John the Baptist and Jesus, I believe cousins. So Mary also was about to have a child. and she's a virgin. So she just like Zachariah said, how can this be because we old? Mary had a question too. She said, how can this be since I had not had sexual relations with a man? And so when I was looking at this story, I was like, well, why God shut up Zachariah's mouth for asking a question, but he punished Mary for asking a question? But the scripture said that Zachariah did not believe. And in this one, it didn't say she didn't believe. And then at the end, as you can see, it says, see, I am the Lord's servant, said Mary. May it happen to me as you have said. So it's kind of like I had a question, but now I do believe. In Zachariah's case, it just said he didn't believe. And because he didn't believe, God shut his mouth. But at first, I was just like, both of them had questions, but only one got punished. Vontae, do you have anything to add to these two stories that's right next to each other? Have you thought about it?
No, I was about to say, just like if you said it, I believe it.
Yeah.
So it's just more so, trusting in God and believing what He said.
Yeah. I when I read this at first, I was like, man, I didn't think it was fair. But then one of them had belief, and then one of them clearly said that because you didn't believe, I'm gonna shut your mouth. And so I just thought it was an interesting story. And I would say, take away from this is don't be the one that don't believe. If anything, if you get a word from God or somebody bring you a word and it's a good word and you trust the person that's telling you, I would say believe it, trust in it, and rock with it. Don't be like Zachariah and he said, I gotta shut your mouth so you don't even mess up your blessing. And so don't be one of those guys. Be the one that believes. So that's the scripture of the day. It was a little different today, but I still think it's some good stuff in there. I want to thank everybody for coming on. I'll be forgetting sometimes to let everybody know, if you would like to be a sponsor on the show, opportunities are available. If you want to interview, you want your logo up, we do have opportunities to do that. You promote your business on the show. And also, we can always use support by sending stars on Facebook. Also, always remember, subscribe to the YouTube. Follow us on Facebook, IG, TikTok, and we always got merch. Got the hat. I got the Allen Powell's hoodie and shirt. We always got merch available. So if you want to rock some Allen Powell's merch, message me. We ship anywhere in the country. And I appreciate everybody, all of y'all for coming on. We about to get up out of here.
Thank you, brother. Thank you. Hey, I got one question for you.
What's y'all last words? Let's go.
Hey, I got one question for you. Hey, do you believe Sunday, baby? Do you believe?
Let's go, Bears, baby. Bear down, baby.
Hey, good, better, best. Let's go.
Come on, man. You taking off your shirt too, huh?
Hey, man.
Hey, whatever it take, baby. Hey, whatever it take, baby.
Hey, Ben was a little cut up though. Ben got a little cut.
I ain't gonna lie to you, man. Hey, he had me hyped up.
Although they ain't playing the greatest right now, I kind of like these Bulls uniforms they got on.
Okay.
Y'all get a chance to check out these Chicago Bulls City Connect jerseys. They black.
Man, I can't watch it, man. Ever since they done switched over the channels, man, I ain't seen the Bulls, man. What
okay, I have to send you a picture. I just like the jersey, man.
What cable y'all got? Because I can't watch the Bulls, man. What cable y'all got?
I got League Pass, bro.
Oh, you got League Pass?
Yeah.
You got League Pass too, Vontae?
I got DirecTV Stream.
Oh, okay. DirecTV. Okay.
Yeah.
DirecTV Stream. Okay.
But you can get it on YouTube for a small fee.
Man, stuff is expensive, man. I don't feel like spending more money, man. All right, I'm gonna holler at you, Vontae, man. See if we can get some.
All right, Al.
It's rough over here.
Appreciate you, baby.
Holler at y'all. We out. We'll see y'all next week.
We lock and load, Allen Powell.